Yo, I got a story to tell you based on a dream that I had last night. So apparently, it was the start of the end of the world, pretty much. Like, zombies ended up starting to show up, but like it was kind of like an underwhelming kind of outbreak, or more like infection, because it didn't really. It wasn't like one of those overrunning everything kind of zombie dreams. There is people still living like how every day is now, except that now niggas gotta deal with zombies. And it was crazy. Like they had to like do a curfew, and also you're not allowed to have your light on, which makes sense. You can't have anything loud enough for zombies to hear you inside your house. This and that. So no one was allowed to be out whenever it was dark, and it would change for like winter and for like summer. So in like summer you're not allowed to be out after 8:30, and during the winter you're not allowed to be out after like 6:30. That's usually around the time it gets like dark until 7:30 for both summer and winter. That's when you're allowed to be out, because that's when it's like less dark and the brightness of the sun will block out the light of your house, obviously, and there'll be less zombies. Or not that there would be less zombies, it's just that it'll be less likely for there to be zombies. It was a weird it was like a weird dream. And of course I'm very obsessed with zombies, because I like the concept of zombies. It's an insane concept to me, so that's why I like it so much. So of course I'm gonna end up talking about it, and of course people will get annoyed. But like in this dream, it makes sense to talk about zombies in that moment, because like now, in that dream, they're real, they're alive. So like it's hard not to talk about the fact that the one thing that is the most dangerous thing for humanity ends up existing. Surprisingly underwhelming, but at the same time they're still really dangerous. Seems like the government was on top of it before it spread any further. Of course one city ended up falling to the unfortunate infection, but everything else ended up being sort of safe. There's still zombies and a few hordes here and there in the night, but other than that, there is that's pretty much it. I don't even remember much about the dream. It was like a really big time lapse, but there's more